Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Let me get my headbuds. My headbuds? Nuh-uh, I just made that up. Engage. Engage. There we go. Oh, goodness gracious me, oh my. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Good afternoon, good afternoon. I have about 20 or so minutes till company comes. And I thought I would just come on and tell you what a great day I'm having. Listen, it's really funny. Today's been like, I've just been like watching social media. I tried watching a movie and playing games and got bored out of my bird. So I just like opened, my social media and I started flipping through Instagram, all like looking at my notifications and answering, responding to people. And I will tell you, I took my shower yesterday and lotioned myself up real good, and I still have the really bad itchies. So when I see the dermatologist, I'm going to actually bring it up, which I'm kind of concerned about. I don't really, they kind of look Hy-Vee. I don't know, is it coming up on the camera like it is in real life? Like it kind of looks blotchy, but I don't know. And it's not itchy all the time. I just like these spurts. So I'm like, am I allergic to, is it like contact dermatitis? Is it like some fabric softener we're using in the sheets? But it can't be because we use everything sensitive skin, fragrance-free stuff, So I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, hi. I wanted to tell you that I got some things from Amazon that were a Dave and Sissy special. I got a new step stool. Now, I'm not sure that you guys are aware. I can't remember if I actually filmed myself getting into the van. The way they taught me how to get in the van at therapy was to stand up on my good foot, because you're only allowed to stand on your good foot, throw my bad butt cheek up on the seat, and then pull myself up onto a step stool and then push myself in. Well, the step stool I have is just from Aldi. It's like 250-pound max, which I know I weigh more than that, but I don't really put all my weight on it because I'm already sitting on the chair at the time. But it's only about 7 or 8 inches. So I found Dave and Sissy had a special for, I think it was like $9.99 or $12.99. They had a big one. It's a 300-pound max and it's a 13-inch high. And it's going to help me get in the van so much better. Tomorrow we're going to celebrate Mother's Day. Oh, she said awesome. Sorry, I got a text message and I was like, what does that say? Tomorrow we're going to take Mom out for Mother's Day. She doesn't like crowds, as you guys know, so we're going to go out tomorrow for lunch instead of waiting till Sunday when everybody in the planet is out with their mother. For us, Mother's Day is every day of the year anyway, so it's really okay. She's very excited that she's like, you're going to go? And I was like, yeah. I said, I'll have more energy for lunchtime. I said, I'll push myself to do it. It's Mother's Day. I got to push myself when it's a special occasion or something. It's not like in the past I've had where I've wanted to go out and then I've not felt good enough to do it. This is different. This is going out for a special occasion. So I will push myself the best I can to do it. I'm not thinking about Colton's because she wants to go to Colton's. And I was thinking about what can I eat at Colton's? I started to really think what can I have? Every time I go there, I get pretty much the same 2 things. I either get a steak or I get the chicken and rib combo. I started to think I probably could eat the chicken. But I don't know if I could have the ribs, the spiciness and the barbecue sauce. I don't know if I could do that, So we'll see. I'll find out tomorrow. There is other stuff that they have. Obviously, I could always get a burger or something with no bun, but I'm just looking forward to it. I haven't been out to eat in a restaurant in quite some time. I think the last time was me and Jim went to IHOP. I don't know, probably in January. So it's May, so 4 months or so because of the rash. But the rash is causing me a lot less pain. It is leaking a lot less on my back, which is why I have to keep it covered. It's not draining anywhere else. There's no open sores anywhere else. There is a little tiny bit under my arm, but it hasn't leaked in the last 2 days, and usually I let it go for 3 or 4 days of non-leaking before I stop covering it, just in case. So I still have that covered, but the 2 spots in my back, Jim did say this one was bleeding yesterday, but this one had no leaking. So we'll see. My shower was extremely painful yesterday, but we did it. The water burns the area so bad, and I know I'm getting a little bit of mixed messages of whether or not I should be washing it. So yeah, that's that. And then yesterday, after I washed my leg, it got so scabby, crested, which is like, I'm not trying to gross you out or anything, but it's the first time that I felt like, I told you my skin feels like it's tight a lot. And this was just like so scabby, crusty, and I was like, okay, that's bizarre. Like, I didn't scrub it or anything. I just washed it like the doctor said. Mild soap, just your hand, and then rinse it with water. So I don't know if it's just at that point of healing where it did that, or because it wasn't, I air it out every day, and this is the first time it actually felt like that. So I had Jim put the Zero Form on the wound and then put Vaseline around it just to soften the skin up, which I know the Vaseline and the Zero Form is petroleum jelly soaked like gauze, but just to add the petroleum jelly to my outside of my skin, just to try to help sort of moisten it up, loosen it up, and maybe make it a little bit more flexible. I mean, that's what I'm hoping anyhow. Today, actually, I feel great. I'm physically tired. Like, when I get up to go and use the commode, I can feel like it's dragging my feet a little bit. I asked Jim to maybe we'll bring the laundry over. So if I feel like when I go to sit up, when I come back, if I can sit in bed and fold the laundry, it might be easier than, sometimes I just sit on the commode and fold it. But so far I haven't had any extra energy to do that. But still, it is what it is. I am super happy. Today, I just feel so great. Nurse is coming by today. I talked to the shower aide yesterday, and I said I probably right now can't see myself doing a shower more than once a week. It's just so much work, and I'm so tired afterwards. And she said, she's like, you always have your Monday open. We're going to switch to Thursdays. She's like, if you want to switch to Thursdays, that's fine. You always have your Monday open. You can always call me and say, hey, feeling good for a shower. You always have your spot. So that was very sweet of her. And she confirmed that she wants me to call her the day of. She doesn't want me to call her the day before. Just in case I change my mind in the morning. Because she's like, I know how you're going to feel the day before, especially with cancer. And this is true. I never know from 20 minutes to 20 minutes. Sometimes I'll tell her, like, come on, I feel really good. And by the time she gets here, I'm like, I'm just ready to fall back to sleep. But, she is super sweet, and she's just so kind and funny, and we really do have a good time. She's very, very helpful. But yesterday I tried to have everything ready for her when she came, so I could just be like in and out. I was actually on the rollator out to the door when she came in. She's like, hey, look at you. And I was like, yeah, I'm on my way. trying to hurry up for you so you get to your next person quickly or whatever. She's like, don't rush, don't hurt yourself. And I was like, oh, you're sweet, but it's all right. I'll do what I can. I did want to go out today. I know that the nurse isn't going to get here till this afternoon, and neither is the homemaker, so I can't really go out. But I did want to run just to go get Mom some Mother's Day goodies. Just a couple of little Mother's Day goodies, like new pink nail polish or, little tchotchkes that she likes, hand lotions and stuff. So I know all of her stuff's fragrance-free, but she likes to keep it in her purse. Purse sizes and stuff are always nice, so. I didn't get a chance to do that, but I did have grocery pickup. Jim's got a grocery pickup order because I have to renew my my cream. And my cream is a solution bottle that I have to mix into a 1-pound jar of Eucerin cream. So I needed to get the Eucerin cream. And then as we were starting to load the shopping cart, he went through inventory and he's like, oh my gosh, we're missing so much stuff. And I was like, I thought we were, because I've been out of the chocolate pudding for a while now, and the last time I went to order it, they were out and they didn't substitute anything. And now you're saying, like, I had plenty of rice pudding, but now I've been eating it. So I was like, I don't know. So all these things we just kept, like, every time, you said we have a lot of Brussels sprouts, but the last time I asked you to make Brussels sprouts, you said we don't have any left. So it's just stuff like that we don't realize, it's as it going. Then it ended up being a big grocery shopping order. And Mom had a list, her own personal stuff that she was going to get, that the weather was bad yesterday, so she canceled it. So I said, what did you have on your list? We'll just get it. And I ordered that for her this morning. So he's going to be picking that up on his way home from work. I will have to tell him not to go to CVS. Because the cream is the ointment that goes in the thing isn't ready yet. So probably the doctor. Sure, it was the doctor at the pharmacy. The pharmacist said probably tomorrow. Let's see. I'm trying to get a hold of the dermatologist, and it's so hard. We keep playing phone tag. Like, she calls me when I'm either vlogging or sleeping, and then I call her back and leave a message, and then she calls me back vlogging or sleeping. It's like, I can't even, like, answer the phone, and I don't know what's going on. But if she calls me back today when I'm vlogging, I'm going to hang up on you, because I need to talk to her and make an appointment. Wednesday seems to be Jim's last day of work for the season. He'll be off for the summer unless he gets a different job. He's thinking he might try to get something, like a different job for the coming year, but he's not sure. He's kind of got like a love-hate relationship with this job. He does love being independent, but then he doesn't love being by himself all the time. So, like, there's an emergency, or if there's a crowd, or if he has to go to the bathroom or something, he has to always, like, do something extra to try to get all that, as opposed to just turning to your coworker and saying, hey. So it's like the good with the bad, Look how pretty they're growing. Oh, no, this is my utilitarian hand. You can tell, right? You can tell I'm a righty, because the right ones don't want to grow like the left ones want to grow. Isn't that funny? It just happens that way. I don't have any color on today. The nurse supervisor, or the intake nurse, I should say, said she was going to come by and polish my nails for me one day. And I was like, aw. I have, what was I going to say? I had a referral for home health as opposed to hospice care, because home health can possibly get me physical therapy when I'm ready to start walking again. So, but that won't be for a while. So we're finding out now if I qualify for that. So that's the other thing. I feel really like exuberated today, and I kind of feel like if I wasn't saving my energy for tomorrow to take Mom out, then I would probably go roll myself into the craft room and maybe finish organizing some certain things. I have some things on my Dollar Tree list that I have to get for organizing that we just haven't gotten there yet. And I have some stuff in my Walmart shopping cart that if they don't have it at the Dollar Tree, I don't want to spend $3 on something I can get for $1.25. Granted. And usually that's the same type of quality. Sometimes the Walmart has dollar things, but the thing that I'm talking about, they have for more money. And it is better quality, but I don't need the better quality, if that makes sense. It's not a heavy duty purpose that I need it for, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, I just am playing the wait game to see if I don't go to the Dollar Tree or if he goes for me, that type of thing. And if not, then I'll get it from Walmart. But it's just I don't want to just buy it from Walmart to organize when I can get it for cheaper. Does that make sense? You guys know what I mean. And there's a lot of stuff like that, But now Walmart has stuff that's cheaper than $1.25. So then it's okay, well, and now it's cheaper at Walmart than it was before. like the 4 packs of snack pack pudding and stuff. They're now $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, and they're $1.09 at Walmart. So it's cheaper to get them now at Walmart. Just that kind of stuff, just to keep in mind with your budget. Let me think. Is there anything else I wanted to talk to you guys about today? I feel like I wanted to check in on a couple of different subjects, and I can't. I wanted to tell you about my shower and my hair. I do want to cut my hair desperately. I have a thing where I just want to go. Jim said we would do it. I'm just waiting. He said probably this weekend because it's going to start to get warm. So I just can't get the buzzer out because it's under the cabinet and I'm not allowed to bend. Someday soon. He also said we're going to go through winter summer clothes this weekend as well, which is really great. My temperature gauge is up and down. I'm not running as cold as I did when I just was on chemotherapy, but I am running colder than I did before I had cancer, or before 2019 when I hit menopause. I started to get like temperature fluctuations. So I'm colder than I have been, but not as cold as I've been with the chemotherapy. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Let's see. Oh, goodness. What else? Oh, my irises are coming up, Jimmy said. They haven't bloomed yet, which I'm very excited about because I don't know if you guys know that we had a wall, like a little garden bed wall, fall down. And I've been incapacitated since it fell down, so we haven't been able to fix it. He can't fix it together because it's definitely a 2-person job, and I don't really have any other, like, friends here that can help. And paying somebody to do it is just, like, out of the stretch of imagination right now. Because, honestly, the only thing in that flower bed, there is a hosta, but that's clear of the wall, and then the irises, which it's leaning a little bit on some of the irises. The irises just propagate so much that there's still plenty of irises to be seen without, with the wall being on the floor there. So it is what it is. Let's see. Our new tree is growing very nicely. Mom got a new tree last year planted, so she's been loving on it, and we water it and cover it with dirt and all these things, and looks like it's gonna have a nice spring blossom, which is great. It is still very teeny tiny though, because it's kind of cute to be like, oh, a teeny tiny tree. I am itching, and not just itching, pun. I'm itching to get some spring cleaning done. The thing is that I know I know I have limitations right now. I know between not being able to bend and not being able to stand, walk on my own, those types of things really cause me to be very limited in the things that I can do to help out. So that being said, I talked to Jim a little bit about it and said, like, there's certain things that I want to take care of, and, would you be willing? So he hopefully will help. But listen, I'm going to go because that was the doorbell. I love you guys. So if nobody's told you today that you're loved, you can always come by and hear how much I love you, okay? Excuse me. And as always, you guys take care. God bless. And I'll see you next time. Bye.